Hey guys, today we have two amazing projects located along the Kenyan coastline. This first one is at Mtwapa and the other one is at Vipingo. Both are fencing projects, although they are part one of future ongoing projects. And I'm in the company of familiar faces that you've seen on the channel. To my right, we have Engineer Ian, who is the main contractor. And to my left, we have Sami Wambua, the CEO of Kingdom Precast Solutions. So I'll divide this video into two parts. The first part will be talking about the Mtwapa project, and later on in the video, we'll talk about the Vipingo one. Engineer Ian, kindly give us some details about this project in terms of, we can start with the sizing, and also the length of the perimeter wall.
Okay, thank you. So about this project, where we are, this is a 1.5 acres. It's a beachfront property in Mtwapa, and it has a driveway for 275 meters long. So we fenced both sides of the driveway. The driveway width is 9 meters. So in terms of panels, here we have used over 1,000 panels and 200 pieces of columns in this project. And we started on 18th October, then we are on 18th December. So we have taken 2 months to do this project.
Fantastic. So it means in 2 months you are able to completely finish fencing this fence?
Yeah. Yeah, we have done, it's around 700 meters in total.
That's the perimeter now?
Yes, and we have done it in 2 months. And there is no other way it could have been done in such a period, were it not for the precast.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Sami, I'm sure this was a challenge, ensuring that you produce the panels and the H columns for the entire fence. How are you able to manage that at Kingdom Precast?
The client was so particular in time, and so we had agreed that you see, sometimes you have just a discussion, one-to-one discussion, and that tells you the urgency that this project is needed. So we agreed in 2 weeks of time, since the time she gave the order, that I should have given her the panels and half of the columns, and then the third week finish up with the panels. So that's exactly what happened. Okay. But along the way, initially she had this thought of doing half of the work. So we discussed, the discussion was half of the work, but after the third week, she was like, oh, this is working, so I can fence the other bit. So she increased the order. So that's why. So maybe in a period of 4 months, but it was a break where project size A is done, so I can go to size B. Then that's exactly what happened. So in 3 weeks, I think the whole order was done. Okay. Yeah.
So for the client to fence such a huge plot, it means she has an idea. So what's the idea she has once she's done with the fencing?
Okay, once she's done with the fencing, the idea was to build some villas here, around 4 or 5, because definitely with such a view, with such a place, you don't need to go to these other hotels. You can have your own residential, you can have your own view.
Access to the beach.
Yeah, so definitely she's now setting up villas, but that's the next step.
Does that mean, is she going to do it in the near future, or is it somewhere ahead?
No, it's in January. We're starting January.
Oh, okay, 2024.
Yeah,
okay.
And definitely with precast.
Oh, so your team is just
here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we are still in Mombasa for quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about costs. People are particular about the costs when it comes to their projects. So for this fence, how much are we talking about?
The project has used around 6 million. That is for the transport, the panels, the columns, the labor, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for Sami, do you know, in terms of precast panels and the H columns, their total cost?
Yeah, the total cost of the precast panels and the columns was around 3 million. Yeah,
Okay.
for the whole project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about transport?
Transport per truck was around 40,000 to here.
To here.
So yeah.
Okay.
And I think there were around how many trucks? It would be quite a number.
Quite a number, about 20.
About 20 trucks, yeah.
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 Okay, so for Engineer Ian,
Yeah.
having used precast panels here along the Kenyan coastline,
Yeah.
here at Mtwapa and at Vipingo, what would you say is the future of precast panels? Should people invest their projects with this technology?
Definitely. In fact, we are to start on the housing, because you see precast, and apart from being convenient in terms of the cost and also the speed, also is in such a way that they also insulate, so the house will not be as hot. So definitely we have not even tapped, we are still continuing tapping the potential even on this area. And yeah, I can encourage Anasami to also manufacture somewhere around here, because
Yeah.
that will now bring the product closer to the clients.
Yeah. And what can you say about that, Sami?
Yeah, that's a good challenge. It's not only here and who is always asking, who is saying that, but I've found people from around this area. They always like, you guys, why don't you come to us and we have the thoughts? Because now you realize around here, personally I feel like there's a lot we should be done with precast. The way people build here, there needs some more improvement, because many things are still on the old method, and precasts will change the narrative, not only here in Mombasa but even in Voi. Someone would desire to buy from here, take to Voi, rather than buy from Nairobi, bring to Voi. And not only here, even Kilifi and all that. People are always asking, where are you around Mombasa? So God giving us grace, we are praying about that. We are trusting God will just show us the way about it, so we can near the people here. Yeah. So our desire to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so gentlemen, this is Rare Vipingo, and we have an upcoming fence, precast panels, and H columns. So, Engineer Ian, what's the size of this plot?
Okay, this is a beachfront property at Vipingo. It's 2 acres. Yeah.
2 acres, eh?
Yes, it's 2 acres facing the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many panels do you think it's going to consume? Because currently, as we can see, it's still ongoing.
Yeah, this one will consume 138 pieces of columns and 484 panels. So the number of precast it uses is usually standard, be it wherever the location is usually standard. So that's the standard for the 2 acres.
Okay.
Yeah.
As for Sami, how are you able to handle the logistics, bringing the panels from Ruaka in Nairobi to here in Rare Vipingo?
Oh yeah. We actually have been combining both projects. Some trucks deliver to Mtwapa and others now bring here to Area Vipingo. We have trucks which charge to here. So a number of times you find today we load to tomorrow 2 or 4, depending on how we agree with the client. But we try to keep the timelines. Sometimes it's not at par, but we are committing each day to be precise on time. Now, like this one, we are winding up its supply this week by Wednesday. Yeah, so it has taken us like around time of 2 weeks. Around two weeks
Yeah.
to deliver all the panels and the columns.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been on the site, Engineer Ian?
We are on the 3rd week. Yeah, so actually the ground, as you can see, is very rocky. It has all the coral. And then for this particular fence, we have used stone as foundation, some few courses, and then now we put the panels.
Okay.
So this place, due to its rocky nature, really took a bit of time in the excavations. Yeah, but otherwise we are proceeding well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now someone who is watching might be asking, why is he fencing his 2-acre plot? Is there something coming up?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we are going to see a ski resort here with some houses. Yeah.
Oh, a ski resort.
Yes. This
Okay.
place is it really has a very nice beach. The waters are very clear. It's the white sands. So this is a very prime place, even for holiday, even for tourists, for Airbnbs. Yeah.
So is that a project coming up in 2024?
Yeah, actually, once we finish the fence, we'll now begin leveling the ground, so that after that we now do the houses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the ski resort will be closer to the beach and then the houses behind?
Yeah. We
Okay.
actually have a tentative plan. We're doing the precast fence up to here. Then we'll now do like a clear half wall, now facing the beach, have containers here where now the skis can be kept, things like that. So the master plan is ongoing, the design. So that once we finish, we now continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could say fencing is part 1 of the project.
Yes. Fencing is really paramount, because once now you start developing homes, or you're now doing significant investments, you have to make sure first all around is secure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something very curious about this project.
Yeah.
To our left, we have a quarry.
Yeah.
A stone block quarry.
Yes.
But the client opted for precast panels. Why did he come to that decision?
Okay, first, the client is in the diaspora. So definitely even before sharing the precast quote, he definitely got a quote from the quarry. And then now he got in touch. We shared with him our quote. So definitely he chose the precast because of the reliability and the precision, and also the standard, you see, and also the cost, definitely. Yeah. Although you see the stones we are still using in the foundation,
Yeah.
but it's still overall cheaper than even just doing the normal stone at the wall. Yeah.
And how does that feel for you, Sami, as a manufacturer of an alternative building technology, the precast panels and H columns? How does it feel to see your client adopting it when it's just next to a quarry?
Oh yeah, this is not the first case, neither is it the second. One, I feel a bit of fulfillment, because my desire has always been bring a solution to the people, that people feel like for sure it has been good going this route. Now, when you see people like they feel sincerely this is a solution, I got this affordably, I got this efficiently with little or no stress in my mind, to me I feel I've achieved a goal. So that's my biggest desire, and when I see it fulfilled, to me that's life. I'm happy that people, even from far, actually where we are from Ruaka, I mean it's miles and miles, but still people choosing to still this is an option, and the quarry is just there, you can see the dust. I'm happy that this is a solution for people around it, for people who are far. That is fulfilling. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, Engineer Ian, let's talk about costs, because I know for a lot of people that's the first thing that they think of, and then the other benefits of precast panels.
Yeah.
So how much does it cost to fence a 2-acre fence?
Okay, this fence is around almost 3.3 million.
For a finished fence?
The entire everything. Yeah,
Okay.
the columns, the panels, labor, materials, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have an idea of the cost of the machine cut stone blocks here?
Okay, what they quoted, I don't have an idea.
Okay.
As we just have like standardized quote,
Yeah.
which I just shared, and that was.
And that was
Now, the transport, that is inclusive of everything.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with how the ground looks like currently,
Yeah.
we have a lot of coral.
Yeah.
So is there a way you will create access for people to be able to get to the beach?
Yeah. Actually, from here, we will just have like staircases. Yeah. So, but that will come later. So the staircases, the leveling of the ground, the landscaping, those are things which will come next after the fence is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sami, because precast panels are manufactured at your yard, how much is the transport cost to bring the panels from there to here?
From Ruaka to here is also quite a distance, but the charge has been around 40,000 for a truck. That is an FH truck, and that carries 75 to 80 pieces of 3 meter. A trailer would charge 120,000, and that would carry around 190 or 200 pieces.
Yeah. So, as you can see, this is a sample of how we did the columns. You first excavate, you start excavate on the rock, and then now we place it upright. Actually, the beacon, the last beacon was here. So we now place it, then we concrete all round. So this is to ensure the stability of the wall. So all across the columns, this is what we did. Then now we put now the stones, then now we leave out the space for the panels. Yeah.
You've heard it from Sami Wambua and Engineer Ian, and I'm happy to be here at the coast showcasing precast panel projects. A lot of you guys who reside along the Kenyan coastline have been asking me to show projects that have embraced this technology, and it's a good sign to see that people far away from Nairobi, where all the precast companies are adopting precast panels technology. So I'll come back next year to showcase the ongoing projects for both here in Mtwapa and the other site in Vipingo. So with that, I'm Nick Mwema. Thanks for watching this video. And because this is going to be the last one for this year, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year of 2024. See you then.